EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Arnie's Place, Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, today it's second round coverage of Q School. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15th. See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough.
Now the approach shot, par 4, 15th hole. Frank, break it down.
Green narrows up the further back you go, so the most generous place to land the ball is in the front half of this green. It's also the flattest section of the green.
Nope, good effort, but that's got to wander a few feet by. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Is this a good risk-reward par 5?
It's more about the second shot here. It's probably the most demanding second shot on the golf course.
Frank, we know at Bay Hill, the finishing stretch allows a player to make some things happen. You can make up some ground. Par 5, 16th. How realistic is birdie or even eagle?
Well, this is where it all starts, and you're right on the money here, Rich. Good tee shot, you can be looking at 3 or 4. Bad tee shot, 6 or 7, and the round goes horribly wrong because you've got 17 and 18 to come.
Oh no, lost that one dead right. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. This one measures 130 yards. Nah, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par. So now after the drop, this is going to be his 5th shot into this par 5. That's well done. Let the slope take it. That is an excellent shot. That one polished off for bogey, and that won't help the cause one bit. We arrive now at the 221-yard par 3 17th, a beach bunker front of the green, bunkers left and long, and water wrapping around to the right. Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. Now some touch needed here for his second.
You're starting to line up these mistakes in a row. Could very easily be 3 straight bogeys.
Okay, not too bad there. Not in gimme range, but a good chance to possibly walk away only down a stroke. Oh, what's happened on this hole already? That is just not fair. Okay, that one finished off for a 5 here at par 3. And that's going to move him all the way down to plus 10. Frank, now one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill. It's the 18th, scene of quite a bit of history through the years.
Yeah, if you can hit a tee shot around 300 yards, that's going to give you about 150 in. So that's the goal here. The tee shot, wide fairway, but once again, second shot. Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
All right, so just a step or two into that first cut. Here's his second to the par 4. Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again in the bunker. Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff. "17-foot putt here. Nope. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And with it, he's going to fall even further down this leaderboard, well above par. So conditions were tough out there, Frank. Our featured golfer could ever... EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, it's opening round coverage of the event known as Q School. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top. Get that feeling in the pit of your stomach, Frank. Start of a round at a great golf course like Bay Hill. 461-yard opening par 4. What does it take here?
Nice little draw off the tee. If you're a little fearful, the out of bounds on the left where the practice fairway often comes into play.
Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started.
What's he need to watch out for here, Frank?
Those two front bunkers, Rich, the one that protects the left and the right. More often than not, you want to pitch the ball on the front of this green. They are the two to be concerned about.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. This is a good par 3, the second here at Bay Hill at 231 yards. Play it out toward that right, especially if that hole location is on the left. You can swing it along the contour of that green, and who knows, maybe make a hole-in-one like Jordan Spieth did in 2021. Second shot now, here at the par 3.
It is a game of touch. It is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
28 feet from the cup.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. That's that's what happens when things are going poorly, right? I mean, you don't take your time, and it costs you another stroke. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par.
Frank, now to the third hole, and where's the trouble here? That's fairly obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's one thing you don't want to remind yourself of. There's a bunker all the way down the right side. That's a good place to aim. It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. A 2-putt has to be the name of the game here. This, a long one for birdie. Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. So that safely in. It's a par here at the 3rd. And he'll remain at 2 over par.
Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo back at the 4th. It's the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
The litmus test is that first bunker on the left side. If you can get it past that, you've hit it over 330 yards.
That will do just fine. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. That's a head scratcher, that approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain right where he is.
Frank, what's the play here off the tee? Is it driver, or do you play it safe with an iron?
A lot of the times that's predicated by the wind, Rich. If you've got a trailing breeze, driver is very much in play. Otherwise, just poke a little iron down the right side.
Yeah, this is not the biggest of fairways, so that is a good shot here at 5. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It's right around 117 yards to get you to the front of this green, but it's 138 yards you'll need to get all the way to the hole. Pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay right where he is. On to the par 5 6th hole. This is one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill. Frank, what does it take to stay out of trouble on this hole?
Well, I always thought horseshoes were lucky. 6th hole shaped like a horseshoe was anything other than that. You fear a little left and big problems.
Yep, very good shot right there. Was able to cover that lake with ease and into the fairway here at 6. Oh, going with the 3-wood, but this is headed for the lake. And that is into the water. So the first shot made it over okay, but the second is swallowed up by this lake here at 6. So now with the drop taken, this is going to be his 4th shot into this par 5. So he starts out, Frank, and he's probably thinking bogey, and now the unthinkable, triple bogey in play.
Yeah, it's happened so quickly too. Right now, it's a case of just for this little moment, forget everything, bear down.
I'd call that so-so. I think you'd hope to get that a little closer. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. You know, when the pros get up on a par 3 like this, they'll say very simply, this is a good par 3. And it is. It requires everything you have at 199 yards. Well-struck shot. That's all it's about. Well, he was asking for it to sit down, but it would not comply, and that's going to wind up over the back. Now a second to this par 3. "14 feet to the hole." Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Oh, man. Boy, it's been one of those days. You think the golf gods are against you. Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. And that's going to drop him back down to 6 over. We now arrive at the demanding par 4 8th, measuring 460 yards, fairway bunkers on the left, and a pond guarding the green.
Now at the 8th, and Frank, this really is a clever design, fun hole to play.
Very pretty hole. That bunker down the left, just over 300 yards. Ideally, you just work it off that bunker. Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. So now a drop here, and it'll set up what's going to be his 5th already to this par 4. Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole. We close out the front 9 at Bay Hill with a 474-yard par 4. It's tough to make par from that fairway bunker on the left, so play accordingly.
Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you've played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally a nice little draw off the tee, but the hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way.
Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway.
This is a 9-footer.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. And that will wrap up what was a tricky and demanding front side. 10th hole here at Bay Hill is not overly long, just 400 yards, but the emphasis is on accuracy off the tee. It's absolutely crucial,
put it in play in the right spot, you'll have a chance to get out of here with a birdie. And that is into the second of the 2 fairway bunkers left here at the 10th. Gonna have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker.
Now that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he's going to stay at 9 over par. Now to the 11th with water left, bunkers on the right. Frank, what's the key here?
Well, too often people just look at the scorecard and they go, well, it's over 400 yards, I have to hit driver. You don't have to hit driver at 11. Something in the fairway just short of that second bunker. And it sets up 6 or a 7-iron.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
127 yards, that's what he's looking at down the flagstick. And the pin, it's in the front portion of the green.
Oh, this doesn't look promising. We started off playing a game of golf, but now we're just flat out deep sea fishing here. This is bizarre. All right, so he'll take his drop, and with a penalty stroke added, that'll become his 4th now to the par 4. Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to say bogey. Nah, might have stared at that one too long. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And that's going to drop him even further down the leaderboard. Now to the par 5 12th. Frank, how good of a scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get a par 5 at Bay Hill, got to take advantage of it.
We move on to Bay Hill's 12th, 574-yard par 5, reachable into for the big hitters.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing, don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Nope, that is not much of an improvement. This going to be equally as tough. Another try to get this up and out. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And that's going to keep him right where he is. Par before 13th. Frank, you've played it on a number of occasions. How do you attack this hole?
Really one of the shortest on the golf course, but this is a fool's paradise here. There's a lot of things that can go wrong.
And the struggles continue in this first round. Nothing's going right. And this into the bunker off the tee. That is started right, and that is trouble. Oh my gracious, here's another ball in the hazard. We've seen that multiple times already in this round. So with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his fourth to the par 4.
Well, the struggle is definitely real. A lot of poor shots on this hole.
Good putt there. It's a bogey 5 here at the par 4. And he's going to fall even further below par. Frank, I like a good par 3 over 200 yards, requiring that one good, clean strike. And here's a good case in point, 216 yards, all you want.
Yeah, bunkered at the back, bunkered to the left side, a little collection area to the right. So really, in the end, you've got one choice. That's hit your best.
And yet again, he has hit it off the tee and into the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, that one really jumped, and it's going to lead to yet another bunker shot. Okay, deep breath taken. Time to regroup here. Oh, that's marvelous right there. Let that club slide right through the sand, and that might very well limit the damage here. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And with it, he's going to fall even further down this leaderboard, well above par. Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog like here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You've got to play to your strength.
No hitch in the giddy up there. That might be the drive of the round so far. Frank, what are you looking to do with this approach shot here at 15?
Anytime the flag's on the front, Rich, it's basically green light special. When the flag starts to get pushed towards that back area of that green, it starts to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's where you've got to be a little careful.
That one was running so hot. Third shot coming up now from the bunker. Yeah, that line may be a little too difficult. This is on the green, but not anywhere near the hole. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. And that's going to drop him even further down the leaderboard. We enter the final stretch with a 511-yard par 5 16th tree and bunker trouble to the right. OB to the left. It is reachable in 2, but water in front of the green will punish the mishits. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Well, he obviously had enough to get it to the green with just a little bit left of target, though.
Yeah, lie's not too bad, so if he can show a little bit of maestro work around the green, you never know, something special.
Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he's going to stay right where he is. Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
Frank, this is a great hole through the years to watch when the pressure is ratcheted up deep into a round. That is all you want at more than 220 yards.
Plays slightly shorter because it's downhill. The bunker's on the left in play. Even the bunker short ride, and of course the water, if you just miss it a bit, that's in play. And the green shapes away from you. This has to be the most difficult par 3 on the golf course.